and the pressure holds. Deep runes cut where the river rolls. Smoke in the beard and fire in the bone. No weak hand may wake the stone. Drum, drum, hold the stone. Barum burns and the sparks are thrown. Derva, shut the gate. Hammer now before it breaks. Water turns the hidden wheel. Bronze remembers blackened steel. If the old marks crack or fade, read them deep where the cuts were made. Drum, drum, hold the stone. Barum burns and the sparks are thrown. Derva, shut the gate. Hammer now before it breaks. Ulkrag, the flow is torn. Zagdruk, the floor is worn. Crag talk, mark the wound. Forge by fire and mend it soon. We were young when the mountain cried. Too few lived and too many died, but the brace still holds, and the old marks show where the lost halls breathe below. Drum, drum, hold the stone. Barum burns and the sparks are thrown. Derva, shut the gate. Grath cast till the morning breaks. Hold the stone. I hold the stone. I hold the stone till the morning breaks. Strike the bar and turn the seam. Wake the iron from its dream. Ho, the stone. Ho, the stone. Gate is sealed and the pressure holds. Deep runes cut where the river rolls. Smoke in the beard and fire in the bone. No weak hand may wake the stone. Drum, drum, hold the stone. Barum burns and the sparks are thrown. Derva, shut the gate. Hammer now before it breaks. Water turns the hidden wheel. Bronze remembers blackened steel. If the old marks crack or fade, read them deep where the cuts were made. Drum, drum, hold the stone. Barum burns and the sparks are thrown. Derva, shut the gate. Hammer now before it breaks. Ulkrag, the flow is torn. Zagdruk, the floor is worn. Crag talk, mark the wound. Forge by fire and mend it soon. We were young when the mountain cried. Too few lived and too many died, but the brace still holds, and the old marks show where the lost halls breathe below. Drum, drum, hold the stone. Barum burns and the sparks are thrown. Derva, shut the gate. Grath cast till the morning breaks. Hold the stone. I hold the stone. I hold the stone till the morning breaks. Strike the bar and turn the seam. Wake the iron from its dream. Ho, the stone. Ho, the stone. is sealed and the pressure holds. Deep rooms cut where the river rolls. Smoke in the beard and fire in the bone. No weak hand may wake the stone. Drum, drum, hold the stone. Barum burns and the sparks are thrown. Derva, shut the gate. Hammer now before it breaks. Water turns the hidden wheel. Bronze remembers blackened steel. If the old marks crack or fade, read them deep where the cuts were made. Drum, drum, hold the stone. Barum burns and the sparks are thrown. Derva, shut the gate. Hammer now before it breaks. Ulm, crack the flow.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, up here today, right? First of all, I am working on building out my studio, in my streaming area. Got some new equipment, and I will post the absolute fail that I did in trying to install a light bar. I found the stud, but when I went to drill the pilot hole, I completely missed it. Went right into a wire, live wire. The maintenance people at my apartment complex have said that it is safe, and told me I could continue to keep on working and shouldn't start a fire. I know I hit the wire. I can see I hit the wire. I told them I can see that I hit the wire, but they say it's okay. So today I got to remember you guys are up here, not over here. Got my new camera over here, but apparently I misordered from B&H. They've sorted out. It's great. I didn't misorder the products. I just ordered 2 things here, 1 thing here, 2 things there, and instead of coming FedEx, it went a different company, and they've already lost 2 of the order pieces, and that's what I needed to attach the camera to my new A10 Mini Pro, which I can't wait to get to use, but I'm gonna have to wait till Friday. So stay tuned on Friday. I'll have a new camera up. The Canon R50V is what I got for streaming, and I'm really excited about it, but you guys are stuck up there today. All right, so mission today. First of all, I haven't been in a couple of days, and I just opened it, and look at my world. Something's wrong. So first thing we got to do is fix this. My material instance TLS landscape master is still there. For some reason, there's nothing in the material landscape slot, so let's just slot it in and hope it comes back, and it should. Let's see. Come on. Maybe this is why it got kicked out. Okay, there we go. All right, hang on. Let's take a look around. Walls are still looking good. Those are a bit shiny up there. I can already see some repeating textures on the larger walls. All right, that's the granite. That's a little bit different granite. I like that look. That's some scree. What we got over here? Oh. Yeah, pretty sure that's our scree. Blending into... There we go. Yeah, that's a little scree. Still with some 3D texture. All right. So the landscape came back perfectly fine. Might need some fine tuning. Look at that land. Look at that. Grass looks good. Now, let's go check and see if our yellow grass is still up here. Yep. Yep. So we still got some yellow grass. Yellow. Perfect. That looks good. I think I'm gonna try to make that a little bit more yellowish up on top, but I think it's looking pretty damn good. All right, the landscape is good. The two things I want to do tonight, the first, we still have some landscape materials that we have to build, and then the second thing that I want to do is I want to finish this decal master, and I want to do that so I can put the floor back down into the tavern. I made some lights in here, just basic area lighting, just so that once we get the roof on top, we can still see on the inside. Stairs work, and then I want to get the floor in tonight. That's my goal. So let's first work on building our landscape material. So this is our landscape master. I don't think we need to do anything with that right now. All right, so let's find. I have a screenshot somewhere. Looking for my screenshot of our materials. I need to find dirt ground. Dirt ground. Okay, so this is from Fab. I did already rename it. Yeah, you see how this doesn't have all of our settings? Right? So let me pull up one that I know we did. So let's pull up grass dry. I think that's the one I want to show you. Yeah. So this is our dried grass graph. And then this is what our material instance looks like. But this isn't the material instance that we're actually using. Not here, anyway, because we're using the ML, grass dried. I should probably... This is the original. Yeah, so that is this one. Material layer. I should probably create a function instance. Just to show you one layer, what it looks like. This is what the material instance would look like. Notice how it's got our presets, right? And our organized structure. So we're going to make a quick change. Even on this one, we're going to have to go back and fix this. We are going to rename this underscore source, or SRC. That tells me that I got it from Fab. I didn't create it. A little symbol up here tells me I got it from Fab too. The rename material instance. This is what we're going to be doing. Grass dried. Yep. So what we're actually going to be doing tonight is making the material instances from the material layers that we've already created. Yeah, that's the goal for tonight. And I mean, mine looks different anyway because it's got, I don't know why it looks so different. That one actually looks pretty good. It's probably because of the tilling. Let me ask Chatty. All right, so I was starting by looking at the material instances we already have, specifically the ones from Fab, like the first screenshot, and then take a look at the second. Which is from our ML that we created together. Mine doesn't look as good on the preview sphere. Preview sphere. What's up with that? Is that okay? Should I test with the original? I hope your light is what they bring, like the North Star. That looks pretty good. You guide me home. You're my reason why. You're the light that leads me through every road. Right, we did a lot of work to create this. In your glow, this is my graph. Your smile's my guide, my way back home. See? Okay, so that's my graph. Pull up their graph. Not even sure where to find their graph. This is the original material. They're using M_MS surface as the parent in their material instance. I don't see the graph, but I believe it is the parent M_MS SRF, correct? I think it has to be. Let's ask. Brings me back to you. In your glow, I Ooh, I haven't had tea in a while, and that is delicious. So the real graph driving that fab material is the parent material. The MI itself does not have its own editable graph. Your pasted graph is different. Okay. So we're gonna run a test. What we're gonna do is in my master. Let's see what the I want to change the material to this. I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. Go back to my master material, right? Yeah. So ml underscore tls land. Oh, it's a material instance, not a material layer. TLS landscape material. So take this, and so this is grass textures. That's the albedo. So I can't change the underlying direct material. All right, so let's try something different. Right, so let's shrink this, shrink that, shrink everything, and click on the landscape. All right, we're doing a quick test here. I'm gonna turn everything to grass. Material instance, TLS, grass. So this is the source. I'm just gonna stick it right there. Want to see what their grass looks like? Yes, this is gonna make everything grassy, but it's okay. I'm gonna check it out on a flat surface. Can take a moment. Okay, so let's check it out. That does look good. Now I should be able to change some parameters. Right? If I open this up, this is the grass. So let's change the tilling to 50 and 50. I don't remember if it's supposed to be a 0.5. Oh wait, no. That can stay 0 and 0. Tilling go to 0.1. Oh, wrong way. No, that's the wrong way. I think. Yeah, so that just made everything giant. 50. That made everything super duper tiny. All right, so that's gotta stay at 1. Okay. And I'm gonna, so I took a picture of that. Now that I have feet in for comparison, we're gonna go material instance, POS, landscape master. We're gonna stick that one back in. I'm gonna stick this one in too, just because I don't think this is the right one, but I want to check it out. Pretty sure we're on version 2. All right, that looks okay. Now that is blended, but looking at that, I think the tilling that we did in the dried grass looks just fine. Gonna move up to the top of a mountain. There should be more dried grass up here. Yeah, you can see it, and it looks right. Okay, freaking myself out for nothing. Right, should have more dried grass. Yeah, that looks fine. Freaking myself out for nothing. Where am I? Oh, I'm up by the dam. That's a secret. Okay, cool. Breaking myself out for nothing. All right, so I'm telling Chatty that we're fine on the grass. Let's start by making a dirt material instance from our... All right, so we're gonna find dirt. Should have dirt ground, stony soil, soiled dirt. Those are the 3 that we need. Dirt ground, dirt soil, dirt stony ground. Okay. Get rid of that. Grass dried. Grass. Get rid of all those. We're working. Oh, yeah. I'll look at that later. I'll look at that now. All right, so that was material instance. TLS, not ITLS, TLS. Landscape, I wanted to take a quick peek at this.
Some men pray to crown and king, some swear by blade and bow. But rangers watch the tree line still where nameless whispers go.
This was our first one. That's where we started.
Hear a dead friend call soft behind your back. Bite your tongue.
This one is the one that we're currently building. You can see all the modifications that we can now do. So yeah. Version 2 is the correct one to be using in our world. All right, so now let's go back to dirt ground. Let's see if we finish this one. Nope, does not look like I get like it. All right, so what do we have for dirt ground? We have an ORM, a normal, and the first one.
Through moonlit grass, one shadow left behind.
Basic.
The stag stood tall where hope grew thin. And
So
turned the
let's
lost
run
from blind.
back to
So mend your strap.
a regular material instance. We don't want that.
Have one last breath.
We don't want that.
The road remembers those who stand and know.
What I want is one that we have already created.
Hail, Thur, the old lights say, hold the road till break of day. Lord, Thale, the
We've created a
lost draw
bunch.
near. Follow the light when the dark draws
Let's do
near.
granite.
Light above and stone beneath. Hold the road till break of day.
All right, so this was the source. Serial instance. Got two different granites here. That's got to be the original. And this one's got to be ours. Yeah, this one's ours. But it is both the granites mixed together. Looking for one that's got an ORM chain. So we want to take this whole thing. We're going to copy it. We're going to copy that. And we're going to come back over here. We're looking for dirt, ground. Perfect. Then we're gonna come here. We are going to create a material. Material layer underscore TLS. Dirt, ground. Let's open that up. Perfect. I'm gonna paste everything that we already have. So I can delete this. Actually, I don't want to delete that. I want to delete this. No, we just want to rename this. ML. This is going to be ML underscore TLS underscore dirt ground. Now, I haven't done this in a few days, so I'm a little lost. Can't delete that. Uh-oh. I've forgotten how to do what I want to do. Created the wrong kind of function, didn't I? No. I did. I made a straight material. I was trying to make a material function, so delete that. Material function. That's what I want. Okay. This we're gonna name ML TLS dirt ground. Okay. Didn't like that. Where'd it go? I spell something wrong? I did. Oop. Cancel that. Rename. I really need to start using the hotkeys. GROUND. Okay, there we go. All right. Now we'll open this. There we go.
now before it breaks.
No, damn it. Now we have nice little function.
Crag, the flow is torn. Zag, drunk,
Don't delete
the
that.
floor is worn. Crag, talk, mark the wound. Forge by fire and mend it soon.
Dirt. Brown.
We were
Okay.
young when the mountain cried. Too few lived and too
All right,
many
so,
died. But
B.
the brace still holds and the old marks show where the lost halls
Dirt.
breathe below.
Round. Pull that up.
Drum,
So,
hold
find the B.
stone.
Replace the B.
Burns and the sparks are thrown. Dervar, shut the
No,
gate.
just
Grath
stupid
cast
me.
till the morning breaks. Hold the stone. Hold the stone.
B.
Till the morning.
Nope, undo that. Because before I make that change, I need to rename this. That's very important to rename it first, right? To rename everything. And then world align B. All right. So this is dirt, ground, world aligned B. Dirt, ground, dirt, ground, dirt, ground. Okay, so we need to make sure that we're using our naming convention, right? That's an important thing. Okay, so this is going to be dirt ground. All right, so what level are we on? All right, so go back to not that landscape master.
The floor is worn. Crag tuck, mark the wound. Forge by fire and mend it soon.
I think if I go like this, and I delete this,
When the mountain cried,
can I see them all?
too few lived
No.
and too many
Okay.
died.
So we're gonna go back here. We're working on dirt ground. Gotta remember that.
Where the lost
Material instance,
below.
TLS, nope. Material layer, material layer,
Burns and the sparks
TLS.
Dervar, shut the gate. Grath cause till the morning breaks.
Content. Just take one of the damn landscape.
Hold the stone. Hold the stone. Hold the stone
Close these.
till the morning breaks.
Okay. So what am I on? Brass master scalar. Okay, so that's a master, that's a master. 111. So the 100s are grass. 200s are granite. 300s are rocky ground, so we're on 400s. We are starting with dirt. We are in the 400s for groups, or parameter groups.
Where the wagon wheels rattle and the tired men brag of the ale at the sign of the three-legged stag.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back here. This is world line B, dirt ground, world line, dirt ground. Is that an albedo? Yeah, it was B. So this needs to say albedo underscore. And that is a texture parameter. So let's bring this back to texture parameters. Raw granite, texture parameter. And I'm going to change this. Going to be it's going to be 402. Dirt granite. Dirt ground texture parameter. This is going to be 203. Dirt ground vector parameter. We already have 402. And this needed to be 403, not 203. There we go. This needs to be 403. There's a texture parameter, so 402. Dirt ground. Vector parameter. Vector parameter. Dirt ground. Texture. We have texture. Dirt ground. I hope I'm not changing all of those. I might be. Yet. Because I didn't rename them first. So before I finish changing all of them, let me find one. Raw granite. Raw granite. So this should be the one. But I need the ML. Material layer, TLS. Okay, so this was a combined raw granite, albedo, raw granite. Oof. Okay, I think the whole reason is because I have not hit save. So let's fix all these and then we'll hit save. Dirt ground. Dirt ground. Dirt ground. Okay, this is going to be 403, 401. Dirt ground. Dirt ground. Change this. 401. Dirt ground. 401. I think that might be the last one. Nope. Dirt. Ground. I think that might be the last one. Nope. Dirt. Ground. That should be the last one. Perfect. Okay, dirt ground, dirt ground, dirt ground. Okay, so this is granite. I'm gonna close granite. Would you like to apply changes of the modified material to the original material? No. Okay, cool. Now, this is the albedo, or B, and I need to change it from dirt ground to dirt ground. So, dirt ground. That doesn't need anything. This does. This needs dirt ground. This is the ORM, so the yellow one. And this one needs the blue one. Okay. And we connect this to output results. There we go. There's our dirt ground. This is our recreation of their dirt ground. Dirt ground. We're going to save that. Okay. Is that what I want, though? Dirt ground. Let's go back over here. All right, so now we have our material layer that we just created. This is their material instance. We're going to create a material instance. We're going to keep that hash at the other end. Material instance. Why? Because we're going to do this. Oop. We're not going to edit it. We just want to rename it. Rename underscore SRC. So that's the one that we got from Fab. Okay. This is the one we just created. Sorry. This is the one we just created. And this is theirs. Right now, theirs looks better. Honestly, theirs just looks better. It has, honestly, it's got height data. And mine does not. It's gonna be annoying. But you see how I've got my stuff set up? Let's see what theirs has. This has a height texture displacement. Theirs had a height texture displacement. Stony ground displacement. Oh, I'm looking at stony ground. No. Let's take a look at their parent material.
Every time the night bells ring,
Normal, roughness, specular, metallic, base color, world, ambient occlusion.
like the North Star in the sky, you guide me home. You're my reason why. You're the light that leads me through.
Looking for their displacement.
Road brings me back to you.
Okay, here it is.
In your glow I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide.
Where are they getting the UVs?
way back home.
Alright, we're gonna try something a little cray-cray. We're gonna control C this. We are going to go back into our material function. See, we don't have anything on displacement.
Your love's the warmth my heart can
And I can. This is what it looks like right now.
fire burning bright. You bring me home, you make it right. You're the light that leads me through. Every road brings me back to you. In your glow I'll never roam.
I don't think that did anything.
My guide, my way back home.
No, it did not.
Past the pines and rivers storm. Through the dark I'm not alone. Where the tavern
Delete that node. Just connect this directly.
That's the place my heart still knows.
That's why.
You're the light that leads me through. Every road brings me back to you. In your glow I'll never
UV.
roam. Your smile's my guide, my way back home.
Fast chatty. Where do I get those UVs from? Where the displacement mapping comes from. Dirt, height, world aligned texture, XYZ. World aligned texture function creates the mapping from world position that replaces ordinary mesh UVs. For the dirt height texture, add a texture object parameter, dirt height world aligned. Texture object parameter down on the bottom. We're going to call this dirt height world aligned. We're going to set its properties to mask. Oh yeah, we already tried this. Oh yeah. Mask, add a world align texture material function. Connect the texture object into texture objects. So sticking this, that's not going to work. Texture object, connect your dirt texture size vector to texture size. Add a world align texture material function. World align texture. Connect the texture object parameter into texture object. Connect the texture object parameter, this, into texture object. Oh, right there. Connect your dirt texture size vector into texture size. Texture. Ooh. Connect texture object parameter into texture object. Connect your dirt texture size vector into texture size. Oh, right there. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Connect the texture object parameter into texture object. What? Your texture size A. Didn't do that for the grass. At least I didn't think we did. Alright, we're leaving this out for now. I'll come back to it. I really didn't think we did that for the grass. Yeah, there's nothing on displacement. Oh, we do have something here. Okay, hang on. Okay, so let's copy, paste all of these. Copy. Paste all of these. This guy comes down here, goes into texture size, displacement. But it didn't do anything. Oh, shit. Yeah, it did. Watch this. Okay. Watch these bumps over here. I'm gonna hit apply. Go here. Okay. Mental shot. Mental shot. It didn't do anything. Nothing. Not a damn thing.
Light above and stone beneath, cold hands around the fire. The ridge waits black.
But we are going to keep this. It will allow us to make an adjustment. This is dirt, ground. Okay.
Two hearts
We're gonna apply that.
in the old world's breast, one high and one below. One watched over the
Dirt,
river,
ground.
dreamed
This
where
is a
deep
2. Aha.
the old lights say,
Oh, that's because we actually had a height map for the grass. This time we don't.
when the dark draws near.
We don't have a height map for the dirt. That was why we were using the experimental. I'm gonna try something. I really don't think it's gonna work.
Some men pray to crown and king, some swear by blade and bow. But rangers watch the tree line still where nameless whispers go. If you hear a dead friend call soft behind your back, bite your tongue and face the dawn and never answer back.
Oh, it didn't break anything.
Elther, the old lights say,
Definitely didn't do anything.
break of day. Lorthael, the lost draw near.
But it's got no UV.
When the dark draws near.
Well, let's just have some fun. Nothing. Oh, wait. Aha! Ha 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 ha! Still nothing.
Three legs pass through moonlit grass, one shadow left behind.
All right, I'm not going to worry about
The
this.
stag stood tall where hope grew thin and turned the lost from blind.
If I have a height map,
So
I have to
men
remember
took
to add that section,
and string
but I
your
don't have a
hope,
height
let
map on
fear
this,
have
so
one
we're
last
going to
breath.
ignore it. I'm going to hit apply.
Road remembers those
So that's
who stand
dirt.
and those
And what I want to do,
who walk through death.
that dirt's a little bit too heavy, I think. But we're going to work with it.
Say, hold the road till break of day. Lorthael, the lost draw near. Follow the light when the dark draws near.
Okay.
Light above and stone beneath. Hold the road till break of day.
Dirt. Round. All right, so we have our material instance. We have our material layer. And we have the source material instance that has height data that is working. What do we need to do to create a decal master. Remember, this is all we have at the moment. Now I'll make it bigger. Take me through the steps like I am a noob. Because I am. Okay. Convert the blank material into a decal. You already have MTLS Decal Master. Click an empty area of the graph so the material's main details appear. Okay. Got those right here. Okay, change these material domain. Material domain, deferred decal. Whoa, cool. Blend mode, translucent. Okay, it looks like we have two options. There are two options for translucent. Shading model, default list.
Gate is sealed and the pressure holds. Deep runes cut where the river rolls. Smoke in the beard and fire in the bone. No weak hand may wake the stone. Thrum, drum, hold the stone. Barum burns and the sparks are thrown.
After changing the material domain, Unreal may expose a setting named Decal Blend Mode Choose.
Water turns the hidden wheel. Bronze remembers blackened steel. If the old
Decal.
marks crack or fade, read them deep where the cuts were made. Thrum, drum, hold the stone. Barum burns and the sparks are thrown.
Blend mode. Okay. Debuffer translucent color, normal, and roughness. Click apply.
Crag, the flow is torn. Zag, druck, the floor is worn. Crag, talk, mark the wound. Forge by fire and mend it soon. We were young when the mountain cried. Too few lived and too many died. But the brace still holds and the old marks show.
That is the newer Unreal Ops 2
Where the
name.
lost halls breathe below.
Okay.
Thrum, drum, hold the stone. Barum burns and the sparks are thrown. Dervar, shut the gate. Grath cast till the morning breaks. Hold the stone. Hold the stone.
Base color, metallic, roughness. Yeah, perfect. For debuffer decal, Epic supports translucent or alpha composite blend modes. Okay. Back up to step 2. There's 9 steps. Create the decal UV controls. For decals, we can use ordinary decal UVs. We do not need world aligned texture for the first version. Add a texture coordinate node. Texture coordinate. And hold U and left click the graph. Let's try that. Okay, cool. You should get texture coordinate. Great, I did. Add a scalar parameter. Decal filling. Really? You want that in group global? Okay. Okay. Default value 1, not 10. 1. Set priority to 10. Default value, group set priority 10. Okay, that one's good. Add a multiplier node. Cool. Has me trying to use shortcuts. Awesome. Next texture coordinate, multiplier A, B. Multiply this. Multiply outcome becomes a UV input for all of the decal textures. Okay, but the problem is right now coordinate index is 0, which means you're multiplying by 0, which means it's 0. Okay, I'll deal with that later. Just got to remember. Yeah, this becomes the UVs. Shared decal, or is that already over here? Okay, this is the shared decal values. I think if I have that, yeah, comment. Shared decal values. Oh, sorry. Shared UV value. Shared decal. Huh. Decal UVs. Okay. Or 3. Add the dirt color texture. Right click and search. Texture. Sample parameter. Parameter 2D. Okay. Texture sample parameter. Decal. Base color. That group 010 textures. 010 textures. Assign the dirt ground base color as its default. Okay. Dirt ground base color. Connect shared decal UVs to that. First issue I see is that the text chord is 0, and we pass that through a multiplier, which means it's 0. All right, I'm going to keep on connecting stuff though. For now, connect the base color textures RGB output directly to base color. Cool. That works cool. If you substrate setup does not expose a traditional base color pin after changing to defer decal, tell me what the output node looks like. We'll use set material attributes. No, we're good. Add a tint color. Add a vector parameter by holding V and left clicking. What are we going to call this vector parameter? Decal color tint. Okay, default values are going to be 1, 1, 1, 1. Group. Do I have a 0, 2 yet? Nope. 0, 2, 0. Color. Color. Okay. Add a multiplier. Oh, what the hell? You just told me to connect that. Add a multiplier. Decal base color RGB. Color tint, multiplier back to base color. Now the material instance can darken or recolor the dirt without modifying the source texture. Cool. All right, create opacity. Add a scalar parameter. I think that's yay. Decal opacity. Default value 0.8. 0.8. Group 03. Opacity. At this stage, the decal will still have rectangular edges, but it will prove that the system is working. First, temporary graph. Texture coordinate, multiplier to decal, decal base color. Decal base color, the multiplier with the color tint to base color. Decal opacity goes to opacity. Okay, click apply and save. Add roughness from the ORM texture sample. Texture sample 2D. Name it decal ORM. Assign the dirt ORM. All right, so if anybody's just joined us, we are building a decal master material from scratch. That's what we're working on. Yeah. I'm going to create a clip on that. Okay, set sampler type to mask. Sampler type. Sampler type is masks. Good. We're going to group it in 010 texture. Okay. R is ambient occlusion, roughness, and metallic. For decals, use the green output for roughness. Add a scalar Add one of these. Okay, what we're gonna do though is we're gonna change these. We're gonna do roughness, strength, and we're gonna give this a new group. We're gonna call this 040 surfaces. Surface. Okay. Rough. That was roughness strength. Yes. Okay. Roughness. For the decal, we use the green output decal ORM to roughness. Add a scalar parameter named decal roughness. Default value 1. Yeah, there's got to be a multiplier, right? Yeah, multiply. Okay, so green output value. Does it really matter which one's is in A and which one's in B? You're multiplying. You can multiply forwards or backwards. It doesn't matter. Okay, so boom, boom. And move that over a little bit. And then this guy goes to roughness. Roughness is up here, so roughness. There we are. Down, we'll move this down a little. Okay, that's roughness. Metallic is going to be a constant 0. We're talking about dirt. But I am going to build it in. B. B is blue. Let's move these two up a little bit. And we'll disconnect both these lines. Because if it's going to be above this, then we're going to go like this. Okay. I think I still need one up here. Yeah, I will for the R. Metallic is the blue. So we're going to call this decal metallic. I grew up in the 90s. You would think I would know how to spell metallic. Okay, and we're going to add another multiplier. Well, value is going to be 0. That goes up here. Excuse me. All right, so R is ambient occlusion. It's all the way down here. Wish I could flip those, but I can't. Opacity. Ambient occlusion. Okay, we're gonna add another multiplier. Add this multiplier here. R goes there, that goes there. Want to change this to 04. Change this to 04. Okay. Constant 0 metallic, that's fine. And as... Oh, wait a minute. And use modest specular value. and use a modest specular value.
You're the light that leads me through.
What?
Every road brings me back to you. In your glow, I'll never roam.
No, it's just telling me to use a
Way back home.
it's essentially just telling me to do that. Copy. Paste.
Past the pines and river storm. Through the dark,
Specular, and that's also surfaces.
where the tavern candles glow.
Let's connect that. It says modest. Modest is apparently 2.2 at the normal map. And another texture sampler, Prudy. Normal, okay. Texture, sample, parameter 2D. We'll call this decal underscore normal. Okay. We are going to put this into group 01 textures. Also, we need to rename that with a capital T. D. D. Okay, we're also going to scroll down. This needs the normal or the N. Okay. Connect the shared UVs, so that's this. That. I'm guessing it's going to want me to do that there too. Probably connect that to normal. Decal normal, RGB to normal. We can add a proper normal strength controller later. Do not multiply normal texture directly by a scalar. That is not the correct way to adjust normal intensity. That's fine. Part 8. Use the height texture for dirt breakup. I don't have a height texture. I don't have. The dirt ground did not come with a height map. This is what I have so far up to step 8, the height map. The shared UVs use a red channel, decal, height mask R. Right? Doesn't have a height map. Nope, no height map on this one. Save and create the material instance. Well, let's see what it says. Yeah, it looks okay. Okay, so coordinate index 0 does not mean it's 0. We'll still output changing two-dimensional coordinates across the projected decal, generally running from approximately 0, 0 to 1, 1. Okay. The UVs are unchanged. Okay. Your export confirms that the coordinate index 0. Okay. Dirt ground has no height texture. Correct. The dirt ground set you selected contains base color ORM normal. There are no dedicated height textures in the graph you provided. That is completely okay. Height texture was only going to be used as an optional opacity breakup mask. A deferred decal not physically displace the floor or ground anyways, so you're not losing actual geometry displacement. For now, skip step 8 entirely. Keep decal opacity override. Your current graph already does this correctly. That gives you a solid rectangular decal for the first test. Since this dirt will be underneath the floorboards, much of its outer shape may be hidden naturally. What you have built correctly, your graph currently uses. Yeah. Okay. Normal texture is connected to normal, and your scalar opacity is connected to the opacity override. That is already enough for a first dirt decal. Too small names to fix. Decal tilling. I always freaking do that. I always put 2 T's in tilling. I don't know why. Decal metallic. I knew there was an E there. I knew there was an E there. Metallic. There we go. Okay. What to do next? Apply and save. Then create. Dirt under floor. Okay. Apply. Save. Back out. Decal master. Decal master. Okay, so we're gonna create a material instance. We're gonna call this mi underscore TLS decal underscore dirt under floor. Okay. Place the decal actor in a simple visible test area. Okay. So find a decal actor. Stick that guy right there. Decal material. Hey, we have dirt. We have dirt. Good, good.
Cold hands around the fire. The ridge waits black against the dawn. The night grows thin and tired.
Gonna see what happens if I move this around a little.
The old world's breast, one high and one below. One watched over the river road, one dreamed where deep streams flow. Hail, Thur, the old lights say, hold the road till break of day.
Okay, cool.
Hail, the lost draw near, follow the
There,
light
where's the opacity?
when the dark draws near.
Or like 50%. Place a decal actor in a simple visible test area, not under the tavern yet. And assign the MI. Start with yeah, no shit. That's what I want to change.
Some men pray to crown and king, some swear by blade and bow. But rangers watch the tree line still, where nameless whispers go. If you hear a dead friend call soft behind your back, bite your tongue and face the dawn and never answer back.
Oh, okay, so I guess I have to change them here. Okay, decaf tilling 1, decaf opacity is 0.8, roughness 1, occlusion is 0.8.
When the dark draws near,
0.8. Decal metallic is 0, roughness is 1. Decal specular is 0.2. Decal opacity. I want to change that a little. I want to go down to like 0.5. Save. I want to be able to see the floor. Alright, we're going to move this decal a little bit. We're going to move it over here where it's darker. Yeah, I can see the floor there.
So mend your strap and string your bow. Let fear have one last breath.
What happens if I move it down? Perfect.
Who walk through death.
That's exactly what I want. I want it to look like the dirt is covering up.
Dark draws near.
That is basically exactly what I want. Okay. Add separate grayscale max texture for regular edges. Okay, cool. I guess I could have just made it look dirty. Oops. No, I like that. That adds... I like that. I like that a lot. Cool. Once it projects here, we can add a separate grayscale mask to texture for irregular edges. You do not need to force a non-existent height map into this version. Sweet. All right, this is my first decal. It's awesome. Awesome sauce. Come on, Chatty. Tell me what we're doing. Okay, we save that. If I can get out of that. I can get out of that. I can get out of that. Get out of that. Get out of that. Get out of that. This is what we're working on. I gotta get out of that for now. We'll make sure I didn't just screw up something out here. Now everything looks that doesn't look right. Daddy's still thinking.
And turn the same. Wake the iron from its dream. Hold the stone.
The stone.
Hold the stone.
Okay, we are going to.
Gate is sealed and the pressure holds. Deep runes cut where the river rolls. Smoke in the beard and fire in the bone. No weak hand may wake the stone. Drum. Hold the stone. Barum burns and the sparks are thrown. Devar, shut the gate. Hammer now before it breaks.
Okay, that looks just about right.
Water turns the hidden wheel. Bronze remembers blackened steel.
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Crack or fade, read them deep where the cuts were made. From drum, hold the stone. Barum burns and the sparks are thrown.
We're good. We're good there.
Hammer now
1 and
before
2.
it breaks.
Yeah. Good. That looks good. We're gonna move that down. Perfect, and that road right on that line. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna duplicate, 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 duplicate.
When the mountain
Need 2 more.
Too few lived and too many died, but the brace still holds and the old marks show where the lost halls breathe below. From drum, hold the stone. Barum burns and the sparks are thrown. Dervar, shut the gate.
Daddy is still thinking.
The morning breaks. Hold the stone. Hold the stone.
Okay. And we want to take one of these guys. We're going to duplicate that. Change this. We're going to have to shrink this. Oh, that's gonna look so freaking good. Get that right on there. Yay. Beautiful. Okay. Now we're gonna shrink that a little bit more on the x-axis. We're gonna go 1.85. No, we're actually gonna bring that back up to 1.95 because I did put one up all the way up on top. Okay, let's click this guy. Beautiful. Right on top. Perfect. I actually want it to look like this has been truly constructed. And these little details are going to go a long freaking way. Alright, so it needs to be a little bit longer actually. Let's go 2.5. Oh, way too long. 2.05 is what my brain was thinking. So stop for a second.
But the brace still holds and the old marks show.
Yeah, and I want that right there. Perfect.
Where the lost halls breathe
Okay.
below. Thrum,
D.
drum, hold the stone. Barum burns and the sparks are thrown. shut the gate. Grathcars till the morning breaks.
Okay, so these started going down a little bit. So we just gotta
Morning breaks.
bring them up just a little bit. All right, we're gonna.
There's a road past the river where the old stones lean, where the fog walks soft and the hills turn green, where the wagon wheels rattle and the tired men brag of the ale at the sign of the three-legged stag. Oh, the stew is thin and the beds all creak, and the roof lets rain on the fortunate meek. But the wolves won't follow and the dead won't drag if you sleep by the sign of the three-legged stag. Raise one high, raise one low, for the road where the lost folk go. Hoof on stone and fire in the flag. Raise one more for the three-legged stag.
Love it. Love it. Love this song too. Had a good job with this.
Says the tower hums when you drink alone. The bard says nonsense, then he packs his bag and returns every year to the three-legged stag.
That looks good.
Raise one high, raise one low, for the road where the lost folk go. Hoof on stone and fire in the flag. Raise one more for the three-legged stag.
Okay, those do seem like they're on a little bit of an angle.
If the trees go still, keep to the track. If the moon turns blue and your lantern sag, run like hell
Right.
for the three.
Okay, so then in between these, on the top, between these,
and some say it's lies, some say a ghost with antlered eyes. But I've seen hard men
I'm gonna have
weep and cowards brag when
sticks.
dawn found them safe by the
right?
three-legged
And those
stag.
sticks,
Raise one
It's fine
high,
doing it.
raise one low, for the road where the lost folk go. Hoof on stone and fire in the flag. Raise one more for the three-legged stag. Raise one more.
so what I
for
want to
the three-legged
find, oh,
stag.
maybe I don't have any. What I want to do is I want to put some sticks in between. Those sticks are going to hold up the shingles. Where the hell is my question? No, I don't think it. Silly chatty. I lost my question. Oh, wow. Why am I tired? so it lost like the last 3 questions. Alright, so I want to get this mask in so it's got some irregularity to it. I can turn that back down. I'm going to drink tea more often. Alright, you now have working. The obvious rectangle is happening because decal opacity is currently uniform across the entire decal box. Cleanest fix is to add a separate non-tilling grayscale dirt mask. Okay. The cleanest fix is to add separate non-tilling grayscale dirt mask. White areas show the dirt, black areas disappear, gray areas fade partially. For this decal, the mask should look like an irregular dirt patch, mostly white through the middle, broken and fading toward black around the outside. Okay. Trying to create the mask texture. Look through your... Whoa! Through existing textures for terms such as... Let's just use a cloud mask. Put black around all 4 borders. Once you have one, import it and name it. Really? Grunge dirt mask. Look through your existing textures. Could have sworn we already used the mask. Yes, we already used a cloud noise pattern in the grass dried function. Your memory is right. In the grass material, the cloud noise is used to blend the 2 world aligned grass projections and create broad natural variations. It breaks it up. Repetition across the landscape. It is not being used to make the material transparent. We can absolutely use the same kind of cloud noise in the decal, but it solves only part of the problem. Cloud noise creates patchiness inside the dirt. An edge mask removes the obvious rectangular perimeter. Baby sweat, baby. Oh, sorry. Chatty seems to be getting stuck. Yeah, patch mask. Great. Instead of a clean rectangular opacity, you want rectangular decal footprint, but opacity broken up by noise. So, something like cloud mask times opacity scalar. Or if the cloud is too weak, or cloud mask contrast opacity scalar.
I hope your light is what they bring.
Okay.
Like the North Star in the sky, you guide me home. You're my reason why. You're the light that leads me through.
All right, so I'm gonna create a new M_TLS decal. We're gonna duplicate this. TLS decal under floor. Dirt. Dirt under floor. Decal dirt under floor. One small warning, if the decal extends into an area where the player can clearly see the outer border, then the hard rectangular shape may become noticeable. Yeah, I got that. Okay, cool. I have duplicated the decal master so we can work on a clean M_TLS decal underscore dirt under floor material. Then we will create a new material instance from this. Where the hell are the decals?
That's the place my heart still knows. You're the light that leads me through. Every road brings
Decal, okay. I am going to delete this decal actor. Nope. I want to delete the actor. Okay. Okay, I have duplicated the decal master. All right, now we can keep the decal master, and as a clean, reusable base, we can make this specialized version. Then we will create the dirt under the floor. That's exactly what I just said. Then we will create MI. And that specialized material. For this dirt under floor version, keep everything already worked on. And we're only going to change the opacity path right here. But we're gonna do some stuff. Add a text. Okay, for the stir. Okay, add a texture sample parameter 2D. Texture sample parameter 2D. Call that dirt under floor cloud mask. Set group 050 mask. Sampler type masks. Assign the same cloud noise texture we use for the landscape grass variation, provided it is a grayscale mask texture. I don't know where that is. M_TLS. I think it's an ML. That is not mine. There we are. Okay. Ah. Use a noise mask. I think we use a noise mask. Okay, I'm gonna add a noise. Place it near the opacity section. Feed it decal coordinates, not world position. For the decal, use the same UV shared output already feeding everything else. Place it near the opacity section. Feed it decal coordinates. Feed it decal coordinates, not world position. For the decal, use the same shared UV output. Okay, got that. Connect those shared UVs into the noise node's world position. What the fuck? You just told me not to do that. Didn't it tell me not to do that? Feed it decal coordinates, not... Stupid. Connect those shared UVs to the... Okay. The pin name says world position, but it accepts coordinate data for this decal. Decal UVs are actually better because the pattern stays attached to the decal actor. Cool. Add a mask scalar parameter. Create a scalar parameter. Okay, we're gonna call this dirt under floor noise scale. Set default value to 4. And this is gonna be in 05. Add another multiplier before the noise. Add another multiplier before the noise. Shared decal times dirt underfloor noise scale. Shared decal UVs. Shared decal UVs. Dirt noise multiplier goes to world position. Connect that result to the noise node. Yeah, I got it. Higher values make smaller, more frequent patches. Lower values make large dirt regions. Add a smooth step. Smooth step. Move this a little down.
Light above and stone beneath, cold hands around the fire.
Add a smooth step. Create 2 scalar parameters. Can I just do that with the S? Control S? Yes, I can. Okay. We're going to call one dirt under floor mask low.
One watched over the river,
Dirt under floor mask high. Default 0.3. We're going to put this into group 050. This is 0.7 and again 050. All right. So I'm guessing that's going to be the min and the max. Then we'll move these down a little.
Some men pray to crown and king, some swear by blade and bow. But rangers watch the tree line still where nameless whispers go.
I'm listening to a little iTunes music.
You hear a dead friend call soft behind your back.
I didn't know the Blues Travelers did a very special Christmas. It ain't bad. Let's go down a little bit. Oh, let's listen to some Ozzy Osbourne. Why not? Nothing happened. Never really listened to Ozzy. Let's do it. Create 2 scalar parameters. Yep, wire them min, max, and noise step value. Step value. Min, max. There we go. This converts the soft noise into controllable patches multiplied by the existing opacity.
Dark draws near. Light above and stone beneath. Hold the road till break of day.
Connect that result to override opacity. Opacity override. Boom. Just trying to clean up my map a little bit here. Make sure all of these are in a group. Okay. Shader platform. Oh. Abort. Oh, I don't need that. Didn't like something. Texture sample. Okay, got that. It has no texture assign. It is not connected to anything. A texture sample parameter can still trigger a compile error. Okay, I deleted that. Everything else is connected. Collect dirt under flower mask. And that's exactly what I just deleted. Everything else is connected. Your noise node is receiving a float 2 instead of a float 3. This is my noise node here. Texture coordinate outputs to value XY. The noise node's world position input expects a 3 value coordinate XYZ. Your graph currently feeds the 2-channel UV result directly into noise. We need to add a 0 for Z. Add an append vector. Append vector. Okay. Add a constant. Hold 1 and left click. Hey, look at that. I'm learning stuff. Leave its value at 0. Wire it like this. So, we take these. Go to A. Go to B. I think that's what I wanted. Gonna double check that. Share decal values to multiply. Multiply dirt under floor noise scale. Okay. I did that wrong. Okay. So this, no, don't fuck that up. Okay. So this is still going here. And we're going to take these. We're going to move them down. We're going to take these. We're going to move these over. Break this line. Move these back up. That goes there. Constant 0, pen, yep. Okay, then this goes here. Yeah, look at that. You can already see it. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Okay, apply. Save. Go back into the world. Decal. So this is the one that I want to delete because we're going to create a new one. From here. All right, cool. Yeah, that looks great. Okay. Then we come up here. Decal actor. Perfect. Decal material. Look at that. That is exactly what we needed. We're going to drop it down a little bit. Trying to get it off that top layer. It can go up a little bit. Like, I think that'll look okay.
Too few lived and too many died. But the
I think that'll be fine. Right? Now, one thing I am going to do before we get a little cray-cray here with some decals. Open up the tavern. Foundation. Tavern posts. Tavern extras. In Tavern extras, I'm going to create another folder. We're going to call this 051 Tavern Decal. Okay. And we're going to take that decal actor. We're going to move it in there. Now, when I come back over here and I click on it, it should duplicate under move it away. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
There's a road past the river where the old stones lean, where the fog walks soft in the
Where's my decal actor? Damn it.
wagon wheels rattle and the tired men brag of the ale at the sign of the three
Extras, decal actor. There you are. Duplicate. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Now I can just kind of go around. We're going to make sure it's going a little bit into the wall. We'll keep it as different shapes. Right? It can... Some of these patches can go right over each other. Not going to worry about it at all. We're going to do a little rotate here. Right? Because dirt doesn't make patterns on floors. Although now I do know why Chatty was telling me I needed to have the corners not doing exactly what they're doing, because yeah, you can see those corners. But I'm gonna set these up in a way that doesn't matter. But now I understand.
If the night calls your name, don't answer back. If the trees go still, keep to the track. If the moon turns blue and your lantern sag, run like hell for the three-legged stag. Some say it's luck, and some say it's lies. Some say a ghost with antlered eyes. But I've seen hard men weep and cowards brag when dawn found them safe by the three-legged stag. Raise one high, raise one low, for the road where the lost folk go. Hoof on stone.
Yeah, now I understand why Chatty was like, you don't want the edges to be there. Huh. Yeah, I get it now, Chatty. Because you can really tell that that's a corner. But you got to remember, I'm going to have like flooring over this. Right? We're going to have flooring over all of this area. So I should probably change up some of the actual sizes, but once the flooring is in place, you're not going to be able to see it. It's literally there for when you can see through the cracks in the floor. Corner though. I don't want it sticking outside. Okay, and I think I'm missing like one patch. Yeah, all the way over there. There we are. Oh, is this Puff the Magic Dragon? I think it is. Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea, frolicked in the autumn mist and land cold Galilee. I don't remember all the words. Peter, Paul, and Mary, though. Pretty certain this is a song I'm allowed to sing. Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea, frolicked in the autumn mist in the land called Honolulu. Puff the Magic Dragon. Ooh, didn't realize that the decals... Wow, that is really cool, actually. Shit, now I want to fix all the damn decals. Oh, look at that. They're on the floor, too. Right? You can see them down there. That's what I was going for. But look at how good they look there. And you can definitely see the corners. Oh, that sucks so much. Damn, Chatty was right. Ah, and it looks so good on the floors. It really does look good on the floors. God darn it. Damn you, Chatty. Live by the sea, frolicked in a autumn mist in a land called Halloween. Where is that one? Damn it. Okay, we're deleting all those. Okay, and we're gonna raise the floor back up. Santa Claus is coming to town. I don't know why Christmas music keeps on coming in, but it does. All right. All right, so I learned two things. The edges should still fade, just like you said. The corners are very noticeable. The second thing is that the dirt looks really good on the wood floor. Really good. All right, I'm trying to see if we can do that without adding a texture mask. Ooh, we can do it procedurally. Simple box, rectangle, edge fade based on the decal's UV coordinates. Build this edge fade. Okay, let's build an edge fade. All right, we're back in our floor decal. You already have the shared UV decal UVs. Yeah. For the edge fade, do not use the tiled UVs. Use the fresh texture coordinate node by itself. We're gonna get rid of that.
Your smile's my guide, my way back home.
For the edge fade, do not use the tilde UVs. Use a fresh texture coordinate node. Okay, cool. So that was E. Oh, well, I just learned texture sample.
My heart can hold, like a hearth fire burning bright.
Node by itself. Add a new texture coordinate. Place a second texture coordinate. Leave it UV channel 0. Find distance from center. Add. Subtract. Set B to constant vector, constant to vector.
Your smile's my guide, my way back.
Ah, that looks like a constant to vector.
Past the pines and river store.
Yeah, cool. I learned something. All right, wire. Texture coordinate A. Texture coordinate 2A. Track to B. Then add an absolute. Absolute. Oh, hang on. Then add absolute.
Every road brings me back.
There is no absolute. Fuck.
In your glow, I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide, my way back.
All right, so I need a max. Connect absolute R. What the hell is an absolute? I don't have an absolute. I don't know what the hell that is. No, absolute. Right click the graph, ABS. ABS. So the chain is texture coordinate, subtract 0.5, 0.5 to absolute. Okay. If searching ABS still gives you nothing, use 2 component mask. If searching ABS still gives nothing, okay. Subtract. Goes to ABS. Goes to max. Then connect those 2 ABS outputs into max. What? All right, I'm a little stuck. I need to turn this down. I don't think I've had any viewers tonight. You're actually very close. This part you have is mostly right. The problem is at the max mode right now, absolute goes into max A. Max B is 1. That means max always chooses at least 1. So your result becomes a constant 1. The fade can never work out that way. Okay. Fix the max section. The ABS node outputs 2 channels. You need to compare those two. Step 1, disconnect ABS from max A. Step 2, connect the red and green outputs separately. Do not leave the max at a default. Okay. No, it doesn't. Mathematically, that is not correct, Chatty. Step 2, connect the red and green output separately. On the ABS node, max A, constant vector. Yeah, so these are wrong. Okay. The max node is yeah, I get that. The max node must use the R and G channels coming out of ABS result, not the original. Yeah, I got that. Break both wires, did that. Leave the constant 2 vector connected only to the subtract nodes B. Split the ABS output into R and G. Your ABS node's main output is a 2-channel value. Add 2 component mask nodes. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. So, I need to break this open. 1 red. Stop it, just shrink it. One green. Now we have a red and a green. Why didn't you tell me to do that, Chatty? Okay, cool. Wire, yep, got it. Feed those into the max connect. Cool, got it. Now the, yep. Still don't think that your math.
stone beneath, cold hands around the fire.
0.5.
Fridge waits black against the dawn.
U minus 0.5. U minus B. Yeah. Both going to ABS. Okay, yeah, that's multiplied.
Two hearts slept.
There's no multiplier there,
in the
though.
old world's breast, one high and one below.
That's fine.
One watched over the river road.
Then finish the edge fade from max. Do a smooth step. Damn it.
Hail, sir, the old lights say, hold the road till break of day. Lothale, the lost draw near, follow the light when the dark
Step.
draws near.
D. Control V. We need to rename these. Edge fade start.
Some men pray to crown and king,
Default
some
value is
swear by blade and bow.
0.38.
But rangers watch the tree line still where nameless whispers go.
Edge fade end.
If you hear a dead friend call soft behind your back, bite your
0.5.
tongue and face the dawn and never answer back.
Max output is the value, so we're gonna move these up here.
Road till break of day.
Min,
Hail the lost draw
max.
near, follow the light.
There we go. Then add a 1 minus. Move step to 1 minus.
Three legs pass through moonlit grass.
Well, that got a
one
little
shadow left
complex,
behind.
didn't it?
The stag stood tall where hope grew thin and turned the lost from blind. So mend your strap and string your bow. Let fear have one last breath. The road remembers those who stand.
Think I got it.
and those who walk through death.
Oh shit.
Hail, sir, the old lights say,
Got the edge fade
hold the road
calculation
till
correct, but
break
2
of
wires at
day.
the end are in the wrong place.
Draw near, follow the light.
Okay.
When the dark
Texture
draws
coordinate.
near.
Subtract.
Light above and stone beneath.
2 component mass are using the ABS output, one selecting R and the other G, and both feed the max. That part is exactly what we needed. Awesome. What is wrong? The edge fade is currently driving the noise coordinates. Your noise coordinates, that is wrong. The noise needs the decal UV coordinates. So that's here. So that's this. That is wrong. The noise, okay. Not the edge fade mask. Your export graph confirms the material graph node 19 takes its A input from 1 minus. Yep, did that. Reconnected the untitled edge directly to the noise scale multiply. Edge texture coordinate. So take all this. I'm gonna move that down here for the moment. Reconnect untitled edge texture coordinate directly to that noise scale multiply. Second texture coordinate multiply with dirt underfloor noise scale. Append with 0. Append vector with 0 noise. Multiply with dirt underfloor noise scale. multiply with dirt under floor, and vector 0, noise. Okay, got noise. You can use that second texture coordinate because it outputs the full 0, 1. The edge fade is not connected to the final opacity. Your final opacity is still noise, smooth step, times decal opacity, opacity override. The 1 minus edge fade out, but never reaches opacity override. Add one more multiply node between the smooth step and your existing final multiply.
Strike the bar and turn the seam. Wake the iron from its dream. Hold the stone. Hold the stone.
Okay, so add a multiply.
Gate is sealed and the pressure holds. Deep runes cut where the river rolls. Smoke in the beard and fire in the bone. No weak
Right?
hand
When you're
may
multiplying
wake
two
the
numbers, it
stone
doesn't matter if you
from
which way you multiply,
Hold the
right?
stone. Barum burns and the sparks are thrown.
Or does it? I think it might.
Shut the gate. Hammer now before it
Edge
breaks.
fade. Well, it says do it the other way.
Water turns the hidden wheel. Bronze remembers blackened steel. If the old marks crack or fade, read them deep where the cuts were made. Thrum, drum, hold the stone. Barum burns and the sparks are thrown. Durvar, shut the gates. Hammer now before it breaks. The flow is
All right,
torn.
let's check it out.
Druk, the floor is worn. Crag,
I think that's right.
Mark the wound, forge by fire and mend it soon.
Let's do a test. Decal actor.
When the mountain cried,
Okay.
too few lived and too many died.
Gonna rotate
but the brave
that.
still holds and the old marks show.
33
where the
degrees,
lost
whatever.
call
That's
breathe
fine.
low.
We're gonna move you up now because I think I got everything right.
And the sparks are thrown.
Save.
Durvar, shut the gate. Grath cast till the morning breaks. Hold the stone. Hold the stone. Till the
Stick that one in there. Yep.
morning
It fades. We might need it to fade a little bit more. Absolutely, this is a very reusable decal setup. Does this fade enough? Do we need to add a noise to the edge fade to make it better? Yes, adding a small amount of noise into the edge fade would make it better. Do not replace the current edge fade. Keep it. I'm going to distort it slightly. Edge distance plus noise times edge noise strength into edge smooth step -1. That kind of makes sense in my head. Okay, so we're not changing this.
Mark the wound, forged by fire and mended soon.
Edge distance. Edge distance.
We were young when the mountain cried. Too few lived and too many died. But the brace still holds and the old marks show.
Use the same noise output you already have, but give it a low influence. Start with
Hold the stone, Barum burns and the sparks are thrown.
keep it subtle. Too much will make the edge look shredded or artificial. This is edge distance right here.
Hold the stone till the morning breaks.
Edge distance.
There's a road
Use the
past
same one that you
river,
already
the old
have.
stones lean, where the
That's
fog
this.
walks soft and the hills turn green, where the wagon wheels rattle and the tired men brag of the ale at the sign of the three-legged stag. Oh, the stew is thin and the beds all creak, and the roof lets rain on the fortunate meek. But the wolves won't follow and the dead won't drag if you sleep by the side.
Start with
of the
edge noise
three-legged
strength.
stag. Raise one high, raise one low, for the road where the lost folk go. Hoof on
Use the same
stone and
noise output
fire
you
in the
already
flag.
have, but give it a
Raise
very
one more
low
for the
influence.
three-legged stag.
Okay, so what you're asking me to do is take this, multiply, right? You're asking me to do this. At a scalar parameter called edge noise strength. What are these ones in? 050 mask. Make sure there's no nuns. Okay. No nuns. No nuns. Alright, but then what am I sending this to? Goes to the 1 minus. Where the hell is the 1 minus? The 1 minus is all the fucking way over here. Edge smooth strength.
Found them safe by the three-legged stag. Raise one high, raise one low.
Yeah, that's there.
For the road where the lost folk go.
Edge noise strength. That's that one.
Raise one more for the three-legged stag.
Oh, I'm missing something.
Raise one more for the three-legged stag.
don't know if I did what I was supposed to. Noise edge strength. Your new multiplier is wired properly with the noise on one side of edge noise strength on the other. The only missing step is that its output is not connected to anything yet. No shit. Add one add node. Okay. There. Now we have an add node. Clearly connecting this, but I don't know what else it's connecting to. Then wire it like max edge distance, add A. Okay. Add A. Add B, and I'm gonna adjust a few of these. Move these down. I'm gonna move these down. Get those out of the way. I don't think that's what it wanted. That is really cool water stains. And I dropped that down a little bit, so let me Where are you? Edge noise strength. Oh, I'm looking at grass. Edge noise strength. That was supposed to be 0.03. There we go. Okay. Much better. That was funny. I actually might increase that a little bit. 0.06. See what that looks like. I kind of like that. I know that's not what dirt looks like. I've seen a lot of dirt. 0.04. Much better. Okay, there we go. That is going to be our decal actors. I'm going to drop that down. Now, I did like it when it was on the wood a little bit, so I'm going to make sure that as we're building these, that I try to make it so that we can still get some on the wood. And we'll rotate these. Especially right here. Oopsie. Confusing when your red is upside down like that. These ones are not meant to be perfect. They're decals.
Every time the night bells ring, I hope your light is what they bring. Like the North Star in the sky, you guide me home. You're my reason why. You're the light that leads me through. Every road brings me back to you. In your glow,
This song is based on a poem that I wrote.
your smile's my guide, my way back.
This was not written for this game, but it fits it very well, in my opinion.
When the road grows long and cold, your love's the warmth my heart can hold. Like a hearth fire burning bright, you bring me home, you make it right. You're the light that leads me through. Every road brings me back to you. In your glow I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide, my way back home. Past the pines and river storm, through the dark I'm not alone. Where the tavern candles glow, that's the place my heart still knows. You're the light that leads me through. Every road brings me back to you. In your glow I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide, my way back home.
So I was trying to be really deliberate with where I just placed. Damn it. With where I just placed those ones. You'll notice you can still see it just a little bit on this upper section, and yeah, that was on purpose. That'll give some variation on that stone. I think it'll look cool. Right? That's the entranceway. It should be a little extra muddy. Might even make this section a little darker or create another tint that's a little too bright there. Let's do that. I don't know how this is going to work. I might change that to a different, like a mud. But I think that looks cool. Right, so it's kind of like some mud and dirt on the stairs. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Drop our tavern floor. Back down to its correct height. Probably should have just written it down. Nice work. Go up one. Can I go up just a tiny bit more? I think I can. Perfect. That looks like a weather-beaten, slightly muddy floor. The stones look good. These ones are a little dirty. I think I need to pick up one more decal. Get it over there. These ones are later decals. I think that looks pretty freaking cool. All right, let's find the first decal in this floor section. Close. Okay, so that one, this one. Okay, we're gonna group these. Okay. And we're gonna group 17 through this guy. Alright, so I did that just so that I've got the some of them are grouped. Uh-oh. Did I group every fucking one of them together? No. Okay, good. Yeah, so I've got these ones here. These ones are grouped in the upper section. Can I rename these? No. That'd be awesome. So yeah, so I grouped the upper section and the lower section separate, and I might ungroup the lower section and then, yeah, let's do that actually. Let's ungroup this. Before I do that, it starts at 18.
Cold hands around the fire. The ridge waits black against the
ungroup.
dawn.
Okay.
Night grows thin and tired.
I want to get these ones that are out front.
Two hearts slept in the
That's
old
31,
world's breast, one high and one
30,
below.
29.
One watched over the river road, one dreamed where deep streams flow. Hail, Thur, the old lights say, hold the road till break of day. Lothail, the lost draw near, follow the light when the dark draws near.
So 31, 31, 27.
Some
We're gonna
men
group these
pray
guys.
to crown and king, some swear by blade
Okay,
and bow.
and then, so
But rangers watch the tree line still
27,
where
31.
nameless whispers go. If you hear a dead friend call soft behind your back, bite your tongue and face the dawn and never answer.
all right. So we have 3 groups.
Hail, Thur, the old lights say, hold the road till break of day. Lothail, the lost draw near, follow the light when the dark draws near.
We're gonna take all these. We're gonna move those. Apparently, I'm doing this in a stupid way.
Three legs pass through moonlit grass, one shadow left
All right, so
behind.
17. I need to ungroup
Stags stood
these.
tall where hope grew thin and turned the lost from blind. So mend your strap and string your bow, let fear
That's the
have
upper
one
section.
last breath. The road remembers those who stand and those who walk through
Outside.
death. Hail, Thur,
That's
the
27
old
to
lights say,
31.
hold the road
27
till
to
break
31.
of day. Lord, there the lost draw near. Follow the light when the dark draws near. Light above and stone beneath, hold the road till break of day.
Ungroove. Okay, cool. Cool. I am loving this so much. Let's take a quick run around the world, see what it actually looks like. Hello, this area. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna have to expand that a little bit. These are gonna need some more muddiness. That might be too much. But I love it. I love it. I love it. Can I jump out here? Yeah. Oh, that's because I haven't put anything there yet. Run! Walk. Run! Walk. Oh, I haven't programmed double jump yet. What time is it? I think this is good for tonight. Yeah, 11:20. Ah, very nicely done. All right. I did not finish the material fixing that I wanted to do, but I am quite happy with what we just did. We just got the decals. We got a master decal material. Yeah, I'm gonna have to expand this a little bit. Probably put some more decals over here. But I am quite happy with our progress for tonight. I've managed to get... Let's see if I can get another one of these done quickly. I'm guessing the answer to that is going to be no.
Strike the bar and turn the same. Wake the iron from its dream. Hold the stone.
Stone.
Hold the stone.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
Gate is sealed and the pressure holds. Deep runes cut where the river rolls. Smoke in the beard and fire in the bone. No weak hand may wake
Actually,
the stone.
that's
Drum,
pretty much
hold
fucking
the stone.
perfect.
Barum burns and the sparks are thrown. Devar, shut the gate. Hammer now before it breaks.
Nope, not perfect.
Water turns the hidden wheel. Bronze remembers blackened steel. If the old
Alright,
marks
so we're gonna
crack or
just delete
fade,
those.
read them deep
We'll
where
make them
the cuts
fresh
were made.
from these guys.
Drum, hold the stone.
Right,
Barum
these shouldn't
burns and the
really be
sparks are
in
thrown.
those posts. They should be laying on
Devar,
top.
Shut the gates. Hammer now before it breaks.
I'm not gonna try to fix those. Not right now. And I love this because it's gonna create. You can even see it. It's gonna create an uneven roof, which I think is really cool and really unique.
We were young when the mountain cried.
Yep, really
Too
excited.
few lived and too many died,
Thanks
but the
for
brace
checking
still
it out.
holds
If
and the
you
old mark
stopped
shows
by, I appreciate that.
where
Don't
the
forget,
lost halls
step different.
breathe below.
time my phone does ring, I'm hoping it's your smile it'll bring. Like the North Star up in the sky, you guide me home.